Top Accolade African News Updates. I am Soibifa Jackridge. The Mozambican authorities are concerned over the strange disease that has killed more than 900 cattle in the country's central region since December. The disease is unknown to breeders and veterinary authorities. It broke out in the province of Manica on the border with Zimbabwe and has spread to 3 of the province's districts. Concerned breeders are asking for an urgent response from veterinary authorities to prevent further losses amid fear the disease could spread and kill more cattle. Fernando Copenha, a breeder from the village of Manhene is the district of Manica, one of the regions most affected by the outbreak, said that the disease is mainly characterized by a loss of appetite and strength in the animal. He warned that the disease could compromise food security and livelihoods. Louis Sabanate, another farmer, has complained that provincial livestock authorities have not responded since they took blood samples from sick animals for analysis. Earlier last year, a rare disease caused by ticks killed close to 400 heads of cattle in the village of Chinhambodzi, a border region with Zimbabwe, also in Manica province. A new species of mosquito is driving up malaria infections in Africa, fueling a growing public health concern. The Anopheles stephensi mosquito, shortened by some ethnologists to Steve, has so far been detected in 7 African countries, according to the World Health Organization (WHO). The mosquito, which originated in South Asia, was first detected in Djibouti in 2012. Since then, malaria rates in the country has grown exponentially. The new species has since spread to Ethiopia, Kenya, Nigeria, and Ghana. Unlike other mosquitoes that breed in rivers and swamps, Steve is known to be an urban breeder that strives in dry areas. It only needs a bite of moisture, like water trapped in containers, tires, and gutters to survive. The species also bites outdoor during the day and is immune to commonly used pesticides. It's a threat in the urban setting. It's a threat to our strategies in places now because we are mostly using indoor strategies. It's also difficult to detect and is very resistant. It stays in a very harsh climate and is very difficult to eliminate from an environment. Dr. Dorothy Outru, the WHO lead for tropical diseases in Africa, says. Ugandan security forces have blockaded the homes of prominent opposition politicians ahead of a planned protest in the capital, Kampala. Both veteran opposition leader Kizza Besigye and Bobi Wine, a former pop star whose real name is Robert Kyagulanyi, say that security forces are surrounding their homes and preventing them from leaving. The cowardly military and police have surrounded our home under house arrest, but the protest is on, Mr. Kyagulanyi shared on X. Mr. Besigye, who shared a post shortly after with photos showing several security officers obstructing the entrance to his home, barricaded at home by the cowards. No turning back. We deserve better, he captioned the image. The 2 government critics have asked Ugandans to go ahead with a planned protest on Thursday to demand the government to fix dilapidated roads. Police have vowed to block demonstrations, saying that the protests organized by the politicians have never been peaceful and would disrupt a key summit underway in the capital. Some 4,000 delegates are attending the 19th Non-Aligned Movement Summit in Kampala. 3 Kenyan police officers have been arrested over alleged allegations that they were involved in the kidnapping for ransom for a Chinese national. The officers attached to the General Service Unit (GSU), a paramilitary police wing, they accused of ambushing the Chinese man as he drove to work on 8th January and cuffing him and driving him away. The officers then violently robbed the foreigner before releasing him. Police say authorities are also searching for a Chinese national believed to be the leader of kidnapping ring. The mastermind called the victim's family back in China, demanding for an unestablished amount of ransom, which was wired to a bank account in China, the police shared on X. After money was deposited, gang's accomplices in China confirmed that the family had complied and the victim was released. Police said the incident had unearthed an international criminal ring whose targets are well picked after a background check on their financial muscles. Kenyan authorities are working with Interpol to locate their accomplices in China. That is the Top Accolade African News Updates. You can follow us on our social media platforms as displayed on your screen. Happy Thursday.